What's up, everybody? It's your man right here, Soapbox. Oh boy, it is a Sunday. Just sitting in the car, running a couple of errands and stuff like that. And I want to talk about, man, this world is not your home in a lot of ways. But we're still here, and we need to still do what we gotta do. But with that being said, since this world is not our home, doesn't mean that we just give up on doing the right thing. I think a lot of times we got this, we can be so spiritually minded that we're no earthly good. We're so spiritually minded that we're no earthly good. And what I mean by that is that, I say that this world is not a home, but doesn't mean we have to succumb and just, let the world beat us down and not stand up for ourselves and not stand up for what's right. And I've seen a lot of this, especially since all this 2020 nonsense has gone on from a lot of Christian people. They have let the world system dominate them and let them be deceived, and they have been deceived. And many of my close friends and brothers and sisters who have been deceived, I just don't know how they can be deceived sometimes like that. But I always say, it boils down to you got to ask God for wisdom, and you got to mean it. And a lot of people, they don't really want wisdom. They just want their life to be comfortable. That's what they want. They want a comfortable life. Well, they don't want to ask for wisdom. They don't want to ask for strength to be able to go through the struggles. And that's therefore they say, well, this earth is not a home and all this type of stuff. And it's kind of like a loser's way. Sometimes it happens too. Now, I don't believe this world is not my home. So therefore, I'm going to do what I can to say what I need to say and stand up for what's right. Because I am leaving. And what we do here on this earth is going to have consequences into the future. But it's amazing how we have let this so-called pandemic decide on how we're going to live our lives and how we're going to conduct ourselves, when the whole thing is not, it's not true. It's false. So my thing is, why have Christian people failed so greatly? They have failed greatly. They have failed on every level. I remember when first all this stuff was happening, they were locking up, nobody could go to church and all this type of stuff. And they were arresting preachers and people going to church. And then it just stopped. Because I think they just stopped. I think they just said, well, we can't go at them like that. We can't go at them, tell them they can't do it like that. Because if you do it like that, they might rebel. They might physically rebel. They're gonna resist, and it's not gonna look good for us taking these people out. We're just gonna have to convince them, and then they just push their propaganda more and more and more and more. But a lot of people have already that have fallen for the stuff. They were already weak anyway. That's what I always say. They were already weak and on the verge of being wicked. I just say wicked, and they have given up. They've always wanted this excuse to not be able to go serve God. And I say, man, you can't just say this world, you just can't just throw your hands up and just give up, man. You got to learn to function. That's what my daddy always thought. You got to learn to function. You got to do what you got to do while you're here. And I say, let's go out. Let's do what we got to do. Let's not obey these orders of wearing stupid masks on our faces. Let's not obey these things about getting vaccines and not being together. That's disobey. This is not real stuff, man. This is hurting people. They're setting us up to get hurt. And they already said it already. This vaccine is not going to be a walk in the park. Not my words, their words. You're going to feel terrible taking it. So, tell me what you guys think, man. Christian folks have failed. Christian people have failed during this corona. And it's embarrassing. And in huge numbers. Huge numbers. I'm a member of the Church of Christ, and I thought, we would have stood up a little bit stronger than that. We're supposed to be the church. We believe in the New Testament. Hebrews 10:25. They folded like card tables. That's what they did. Folded like card tables. I thought my people would, stand up for themselves, but they failed too. All right, so I don't know what to entitle this. I say Christian folks have failed, Church of Christ and the Corona, and how we have failed. That's what I'm gonna name it. We failed, man. Zooming and stuff like that. Man, that's just some weak stuff. No investigations, no studying. We just accept what they say at face value, not even looking at their own governmental numbers. I ain't talking about going into deep stuff about questioning the germ theory, which is not real. But they're not even questioning. They're not even going to look at the CDC numbers or the WHO numbers. They're not looking at nothing. They're just listening to the news. And these Christian people who say they know the devil is they believe that he is, the Bible teaches that he is the prince of the air, the prince of the airwaves. And yet we fall for it. I don't know what's up with these people, man. All right, so this is the name of this video is the Church of Christ and the Corona. And we lost. All right, so hit me up. Tell me what you guys think, and God willing, I'll catch you guys in the future.